my dear students. Welcome back to this miniature school. I believe you're all happy and safe at home. Once again, welcome you all back to this social studies class. Today, we are going to continue with our portion, that is important cities. So, we already completed, yes, New Delhi and yes, Mumbai, two cities, right? So I neglected to say one thing because why I left that is it's very common and familiar. But through Zoom, I got to know that it's not that common for you students. Yeah, New Delhi is famous for one of the wonders of the world. What? It's Taj Mahal, situated in New Delhi, very famous tourist spot of India. Fine. So I asked you a question. Please tell me about Elephanta caves. And I got answers only from Dunina and Rini Bosna, and I didn't receive any other answers. So fine, please work on it. I am expecting your answers. You can send me, or you can tell me in Zoom, or you can call me and say. That's better. Fine? Yeah, you can do that. So I'm not going to explain that in this class. I'll explain that in next class because I'm waiting for the same thing as continuing, same warm-up exercise as the warm-up exercise. Activity kind of. So you can refer about the Elephanta caves more and more. Even those two kids also can refer that because you'll get more knowledge about Elephanta caves. Yeah, after that in next class I'll say about Elephanta caves. Fine. So let's move to our class. That is, today we are going to see about Kolkata and Chennai. Fine. So first Kolkata and then Chennai. So we know that how we proceed. Yes. First reading session and then explanation part. Reading session and explanation part. Let's read. Kolkata is the capital of West Bengal and is located on the bank of the Hooghly River. It was formerly known as Calcutta. It is called the city of joy. Durga Puja is celebrated with great pomp and show in the city. So here about Kolkata, it's capital of West Bengal. So we understood that New Delhi is the capital of India, and then Mumbai is the capital of Maharashtra. Kolkata is the capital of West Bengal. Fine. So here we saw it's a city of joy. So Kolkata is actually city of joy. Don't forget this. City of joy. So Kolkata is also known as city of joy. If someone asks you which city is called as city of joy in India, I have to say that. Kolkata. Fine. So this city is called as city of joy. Here one more thing, that is about river Hooghly. So another one thing we saw about New Delhi, that is New Delhi is situated in the bank of river Yamuna. Bank of river Yamuna. And here now Kolkata is situated in the bank of river Hooghly. Bank of river Hooghly. Don't forget that. New Delhi, river Yamuna. Kolkata, river Hooghly. Never ever forget this. Okay, these are all GK questions like which city is called city of joy and which city is situated in the river bank of Hooghly. So these are all very important GK questions. Fine. So Durga Puja, the festival they are very familiar in West Bengal is actually West Bengal in the sense Kolkata is actually Durga Puja. Fine. Next. Climate, like Mumbai, Kolkata is also hot and humid in summers. It is cool and pleasant during the winter season. Kolkata receives rainfall from June to September. Sometimes there is thunderstorm with heavy rains. Climate, it seems like Mumbai. I didn't have any experience staying in Kolkata, but I already said that I know about Mumbai, so that here they mentioned like it's similar to Mumbai. So I can think like, yes, it's similar to Kanyakumari. On the other day I said that what the climate in Mumbai is little bit similar to the climate in Kanyakumari. So now it's Kolkata is similar to what Mumbai. So now we can think that the climate there is little bit similar to Kanyakumari. The winters is actually pleasant and the summers is like hot and humid, and the rainfall is like from July, August, September, like July to September, July, August, September. And another one important thing that we don't have is actually thunderstorm. The area is often affected with thunderstorms. This is all about climate. Next, places to visit. Important part is tourist area. Some important places to visit in Kolkata are Botanical Garden, Vidyasahar Setu, Howrah Bridge, Victoria Memorial, Indian Museum, Birla Planetarium, and Melur Math. There are famous stadiums in Kolkata, Eden Gardens, and Salt Lake Stadium. So here we can see a familiar thing like Botanical Garden. On the day I said that. There in Delhi, you can see a zoological garden, right? So here in Kolkata, you can see a botanical garden. So and the day, other day I also said that in Ooty we have a botanical garden. So here also in Kolkata we have a botanical garden, and we saw detailed about Victoria Memorial Hall. The same thing that was there in Let's Go session, Victoria Memorial Hall, and some stadiums like Eden Gardens and Salt Lake Stadium. You can refer it, the known places like. Fine. Next place is Chennai. Chennai. So next we are going to see about Chennai. What do you know about Chennai? In Tamil we used to say like Singara Chennai, right? So Singara Chennai. We know many things about Chennai, right? Am I right? Yes. Who have been to Chennai? Huh? Who have been to Chennai? Yes, I can see many hands there. Rising hands. Fine. Many of us who have been to Chennai. So Chennai, we know much things. So let's read what they have given in your book. Yes. Chennai was previously called Madras. It is the capital of Tamil Nadu. It lies on the southeastern coast of India. It is located on the coast of the Bay of Bengal. The British built Fort St. George on the southeastern coast in 1644, and gradually a city developed around it. This city later became Madras. The Secretariat and the Legislative Assembly are the two important buildings situated inside Fort St. George. So we know that Madarasa Pattinam, they used to say usually. Yes, now its name is Chennai. So it's a capital of Tamil Nadu. And then what is more about Chennai? Yeah, the important thing is St. George Fort. In Tamil, used to say like St. George Kote. St. George Kote. So fine. So in St. George Fort, actually British built that. After that, surround to the fort, like many companies and many marketing places, financial marketing places, and many important things are inside the St. George Fort. So people started living around the fort. So maybe they are working there and they started living around it like a financial head and a financial fort. And then people started living around that fort, and then they developed a city. That is later known as Madras, and later nowadays it's called by Chennai. This is the story about Chennai. Okay, fine. Next. Climate. Chennai has a warm and humid climate throughout the year. It receives rainfall between October and December. Sometimes large cyclones also hit the city. So this is very familiar. We know that Chennai is a very hot and humid city. There is no kind of winter season, but sometimes the rainfall, during the time of rainfall, we receive monsoon season, like monsoon. So monsoon, we can feel like a little bit cold there, but other than that, it's a hot and humid city. And often some cyclones also hit Chennai. This is all about the climate of Chennai. Next, places to visit. Chennai has many popular temples such as Kabalishwarar and Parthasarathi temples. There are many old churches in Chennai, such as the Santom Cathedral. The longest beach of India, Marina Beach, is also situated in Chennai. Some other places to visit in Chennai are the Gandhi Mandapam, Chennai Museum, Vadapalani Andavar Temple, Fort St. George, Gindi National Park, Snake Park, and Vivekananda House. So we know that the people who are visiting Chennai used to go there, museums and George Fort and many old churches. British people built that. Many old churches are still it's functioning actually. More churches are there and many temples there. And then we can see many things like gardens and museums there in Chennai. So this is all about Chennai that's in your book, and you can know many things. You can ask your family members who have been to Chennai, and then you can scroll down. So fine, this is all about today's class. So we successfully completed the lesson part, and then next we have let's practice and exercises part that we can see in next class. So regarding any doubts and queries, you can ask me in Zoom session, or else you can call me and ask me. Fine. Don't forget to send me about Elephanta caves. You can call me or send me, or you can please see me in Zoom session. So thank you, children. Take care. Bye bye.